Order in the court.
I am doing a verdict watch for Angel Connor. She was given the name Angel by her parents, Gail and Jethro Connor. They thought she was not going to make it. The baby girl had been born premature. Her mother, Gail Connor, proudly discussed the way her daughter sang in the choir at church on Sundays. Angel graduated in 2010 from Cocoa High School, where she was on the junior ROTC program. She ran track, and she was a captain on the basketball team. She joined the reserves, and then she went back and re-enlisted in the Army. During that short length of time, she would give her parents their first grandchild, a little boy she named Stefan. Now stationed at Fort Sill, Angel was dating a young man, Richard Smith, 23 years old. They had gotten into a domestic dispute where the police was called. In one of the articles I read, he was physically beating her. She went to, of course, protect herself, may even retaliate, and he then pulled out a 9mm in defense. This is what he's saying, but he would shoot this woman 6 times during this domestic dispute in Lawton, Oklahoma. When the police arrived to the apartment complex, Smith was still shooting. He tried to flee the scene. They would arrest him at gunpoint. At 28 years old, Angel would die during surgery. Now, these right here are my words. I do believe that this was probably not the first time she had been physically assaulted by this young man, but I do think she believed that she could handle the situation, or the situation wouldn't get as big as unfortunately it did. A lot of women think that they can handle the situation, or they're just really very scared of this person. But for some reason, I don't know. I do not know this young lady, but I don't think she was scared to the point she was cowering and afraid of him. But he did take full advantage of the situation. Whatever they were going through, he made sure that he was going to end her life. And that is terrible, because this young woman leaves behind grieving parents, a sister by the name of Jessica Connor, who wears her door tags, and her son. He did receive the American flag at her services, but he's growing up without his mother. And that's just a terrible thing in itself. Angel's father, Jethro, says, quote, "Very big impact. It's hard to still comprehend, because it seems she's still here, because we really haven't had any closure," end quote. Smith is facing first-degree murder charges. His trial is suspected to start January of 2022. So that's next month, in a couple of days. And it says that it's suspected to start very early in January. So of course, I'll be following this case, and a terrible one, again, that it is. I snuck on her page like I always do and saw the beautiful pictures. She was a very, very pretty young lady. But I saw videos. One of the videos I was going to post, she spoke about how she was proud of the people around her that were making their dreams come true and that they were successful. And she was telling people to not worry, their success will come in time. But then there was another video that stood out the most for me. Justice for Angel.
Let me give y'all some free game. You can't deal with nobody who don't got nothing to lose. Facts. If you dealing with somebody who don't care about going to jail, who don't care about losing their job, who don't care about keeping their kids, or whatever the case may be, who isn't goal-oriented and striving towards those goals, then you need to let that person go. Because you know what dealing with somebody who don't have nothing to lose does for you? Puts you in positions to where you could lose everything. It's not worth it. Let it go.